everyone, Jasper here from the car, and we're back to a new Simpsons review. And if you all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is episode 9 of season 6, and it's Homer Badman. So this episode starts with Bart basically picking all of the non-sugar marshmallows out of the cereal, and Lisa saying that that's disgusting to put the non-marshmallows back into the box. And Homer saying what the greatest sugar is, and he shows that he's got tickets pretty much to this sweets kind of convention, which he says that him and Lisa are gonna go, or him and Marge are gonna go, and we see Homer pretty much trying to find the tickets when he's explaining where he forgot the tickets, and the kids are wondering if they can go, which he said that he's going to take Marge, which he says that take the kids, which, yes, he has to wear this jacket with all these pockets, and she wonders if all these pockets are necessary. And the babysitter comes, pretty much, which Lisa knows, and Bart is like, don't leave us with this creep, pretty much. And the babysitter pretty much tells Bart if he wants to play this game, he has to do the chores, pretty much, which, yeah, he can't resist. So, everybody's at the convention. Homer obviously being like he is and eating all the sweets and stuff, and we see this super sugar ball, which they wonder where it is, which Homer obviously ate it, and then these sugar kind of sweet lips kind of thing, which this guy explains. Marge is, of course, exhausted with all this candy that she's having to carry. Plus, he tries to sit down, but again, gets caught by security. And again, Homer still taking candy. And he sees this super rare gummy, pretty much, which, yeah, he wants. And the guy explaining it. And Marge is telling him if he can stop saying gummy. Well, yeah, Homer wants to make a distraction, which, yeah, all the pockets pretty much spill out of Marge's jacket. So Homer's having to pretty much break the glass, and he steals the gummy, and everybody's chasing after him, and he fizzes some cola and throws it, and this dramatic explosion happens. And yeah, the kids are playing in the jacket, and Marge is just laughing. And all the candy squirts out, pretty much, which she said Marge then tells Homer that somebody's got to take the babysitter home, which, yeah, he does. He talks about things with the babysitter. Then she wants to be dropped off, pretty much. And, yeah, the gummy is stuck to her butt, pretty much, which Homer pretty much tries to grab it. And she looks and freaks out, pretty much. Yeah, she freaks out. And, of course, Homer eats it. And the kids are looking like that they're sick from all the candy. And Homer obviously saying that there's still candy left over. And, yeah, again, they're still not feeling good. But Marge says that they can give away the candy. And there's a riot going on. And the babysitter saying that Homer basically harassed her. And everybody, of course, making a mob on Homer. And, of course, Marge believes Homer that he did not do it. Which, yeah, they pretty much still framing Homer. And Bart is wondering, he's saying ain't touching women's butt always where sex comes from, pretty much. And Lisa's trying to say that she believes him too. And Homer tells the story about this alligator that basically harassed this girl, pretty much. And yeah, Marge is saying that everybody is just pretty much camping outside, pretty much. And Homer tries to get in the car, and they just start messing with him. Then on the streets, down at the power plant, and even at night, they are still rioting him, and he's wondering what to do, because, again, it wasn't his mistake, or it wasn't his fault, pretty much. He did not mean to, or it's not what it looked like. So this company calls, pretty much, this news program calls, saying that they can help him with his situation. So he pretty much describes that he tries to tell what exactly happened, which they said that they got all that they needed. So they go to the news on TV, and this channel comes on and pretty much describing the babysitter and, yeah, saying that, talking bad about Homer pretty much, saying that he's a psychopath, and them cutting, or basically editing, saying that, editing parts of his interview, saying that, basically claiming that he was the one that did it, even though he didn't. And he's saying to tell everybody to pack their bags because they're going to start a new life under the sea. And then they start singing Under the Sea while Homer's eating all of the fish. And obviously, yeah, this thing is still happening, still going on. Helicopters are sewing. News channels are coming. Homer's saying that it's no use, pretty much. And they tip over Homer's car, of course. And when Homer gets out of the shower, he's naked, obviously. And he gets, obviously, knocked out with the curtains, pretty much. And they're describing, again, pretty much the whole town, pretty much, on Homer. And, of course, this girl saying that she doesn't know Homer, but, again, she can't describe exactly, really. And these women also saying of staying away from Homer. Like, again, they're making a big deal out of something that Homer was not framed of doing, pretty much. And this whole thing with a bear. And they go to this Fox kind of channel, where they're pretty much, again, making fun of, making these, having actors of this guy playing Homer and the babysitter, pretty much. Which, he kills this cat, and he says, pretty much they're showing exactly what happened, pretty much. And she said that she'll scream as loud as, for the whole town to pretty much hear. Which, we still see the news outlets just pretty much on the Simpsons family, and they pretty much thinking that Homer's this chicken in the oven. And the polls, the phone and polls and stuff is saying that Homer is obviously guilty. And yeah, everybody's still doing a riot. And Homer's friends didn't come. Yeah, Homer's friends didn't come. And then they start doing bets, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much turning on Homer. The family hug him and saying that they really do want to believe him. And then they start hugging the TV, pretty much, when Homer is saying that TV's always right. And again, Homer's still into hiding, pretty much, because everybody's still harassing Homer of something that it was basically taken a misunderstanding. And yeah, pretty much people making fun of Homer. And Marge and the kids having an idea of how to clear his name, which they do this kind of news outlet kind of thing, which Homer is saying that he is not one of those people that would harass women, pretty much. Yeah, he said that he would never harass them. And then him just saying that, just going off of another subject, which, yeah, they pretty much saying that he did it to get some calls, but it's only 2 calls and it's not even related to that. So this guy comes in, punches Homer in the face. Then William comes and saying that he's got video proof, pretty much, which we see the mayor, which he says wrong tape. And then he pretty much filmed, either he pretty much filmed or some cameras filmed the whole thing happening. And say grabbing the gummy, pretty much. So they pretty much show the clip to the babysitter, and she pretty much gives Homer an apology, and everybody gives Homer an apology. And they show the names, and they start trying to make fun of William, pretty much. And, of course, Homer saying that he did not learn anything from this. And when everybody starts to leave, he starts telling the TV, let's never argue like this again, while hugging the TV. So, yeah, a really great episode. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, wish for notifications turned on so you don't miss anything new, and let me know what y'all think, and catch y'all next one.